Hello, I am here with Calculator as he totally accurately determines the points positions in the 2014 NASCAR season. Cal, we need your help.
Let's see what I can do. The rate of the trajectory is all off. In order to correct this, I am going to need to add 3,700 molecules of the same variety of the quintillion tons of antinomy. For that I will first schedule a visit to my doctor in order to get my prostate examined and go to the mountains of Rapinder to find the miracle cure for the rabies. Once that is accomplished, my lunar cycle will be eclipsed and the Farfanyugan resolution will come to fruition. Lastly, the speed of the race car from the year 1700 will be added to the decimal, where I will deduct the weight of the largest elephant that ever existed from the size of the intake manifold. Then and only then will we have the current points positions of all of these bitches. While you wait, would you like for me to make you a lemonade? I have fresh squeezed lemons residing in beneath my number 8 key.
I can't take it anymore! What's happening, everybody? I am Michael Mrucz and welcome back to NASCAR 14 season. I got more duct tape if it's deemed necessary. I feel like I've had 30 Botox injections. I can hardly move any of this. Somehow, at Sonoma Mama, we were able to pull off the victory even with 2 seconds worth of time penalties. I don't know how it happened. You don't know how it happened. I don't think you Technics knows how in the world I won that race. And I was getting time penalties in the dumbest way possible. They shouldn't have been time penalties. But, you know, you Technics doesn't actually live in the real world. They live in a little place I like to call Dallas, Texas. Anyways, we survived. We took home the trophy, but we had some run-ins along the way. Namely, Marco's Polo. If I see that bitch on the track today, he's going around. I handled him by stuffing him into the tire barriers at one point, but that's not enough. He needs more. I want you to know I cannot breathe through my nose again this week. The holes are plugged. The win at Sonomies allows us to extend our points lead by a hefty sum over Chef Boyardee, who is back up to second place. Following Chef Boyardee is Steve Harvey in 4th. Then you have P-Brain in 3rd. And last but not least, it's Redneck Jesus in 7th, rounding out your top 5. Again, I said top 5 in points. Calculator was probably onto something. Now let's try to figure out who the hell is in the chase, who's in the playoffs currently. Sideburn Fever's got a win, but he's not in the top 30, so it doesn't count. So that leaves us with, what, 9 different winners? Yes, 9. And that leaves 7 spots for people with points, with the most points. So let's figure this out. Steve Harvey in 4th, P-Brain in 3rd, and Kansas, wherever the hell he's at in points. Those 3 are in. Marco's Polo, that fuck, he's somehow in. Busha bitch, he's in. Elton John is in. And the last spot for points when it comes to these playoffs goes to... I don't know which one gets the tiebreaker. Lala and Jeff Gordon Ramsay have the same exact amount of points, and they are sitting on the cut line for this playoff. Now, I would normally say Lala gets the nod. However, Calculator could back me up on this. With the points, the way they've been working, the -1 is exactly the opposite. That's how it's been all season. And he's got a +1, so that'd be -1. You could go to any number of these folks, and it works, trust me. So if you go based off of that NASCAR 14 gibberish, then Jeff Gordon Ramsay would get the tiebreaker and get the last spot in. I hope to God this happens after Richmond. I hope we can see some of this stupidity unfold. Then I'm gonna ask NASCAR 14, what the fuck you doing? Doesn't matter because we still have 10 weeks to go, but it's still very interesting to think about if it comes down to a scenario like this. NASCAR 14 has its own logic, and based off of that logic, he is in, he is out. My paint scheme for the day! All right, continue. Kentucky. I've been hanging on to this for a while. I've been wanting to share it with you guys. I climbed up into the crow's nest when no one was at the track. I would not recommend doing this because we were chased off by security. Now, Kentucky the racetrack, let's get on to that. I kind of like it here, unless this is the one where they upgraded it with the stupid ass banking. If that's the case, then I don't like it anymore. Typically a good track for me in these games, but will it be today? We have the new rule where if they make green flag pit stops, I have to pit with them, even if I got extra fuel than they do. We're trying to make this authentic because I'm choking on my goatee again. Let's get down the track. Bitch! Let's get this video started! Let's go! I grew my beard too far up my head this week. I'm choking on this. Saw someone in comments last week said that I'm slowly turning into Mecha Jimmy. This is the shit that matters to me. I'm sitting on pole right now. Now where am I gonna end up when I retire? 26. Pole shot!
Welcome to NASCAR's newest Sprint Cup track. For today's running of the Quaker State 400, I'm Mike Joy with hometown hero Darrell Walter.
Oh yeah, my old Kentucky home, Mike. The track's got a few bumps in it here and there. The drivers don't complain about them. A lot says it gives the track character. I like a track with character.
And we've got a cast of characters in this field today.
Yes, we do. And of course, we've only been here a couple of times, so hard to predict the winner.
You're right, Darrell. Most teams' notebooks are pretty thin on this place, but Kentucky shares a lot of characteristics with some of the tracks we've been racing at for a long, long time. The question is, who has the right combination of horsepower, handling, track position, and pit stops to win today?
What the fuck, Darrell? You sleeping? It's your home track. If there's one track I figured you would be, I don't know, ready for it, be this one. I got a picture up there in turns 1 and 2. Oh shit, I forgot. We're underway at Kentucky. Happy to see that it's old Kentucky, not the new Kentucky, not the Kentucky that Michael Jackson's plastic surgeon got a hold of. We have a good amount of ground to make up, but I'm not worried because we had a pole shot. We were the fastest everybody before the NASCAR 14 logic stepped in. We're just going to take our time, work our way forward. Though Jimmy did not have much luck at this track. He should have won here. I remember in 2013 the domination, but it was not to be. Typically I would expect to have made up a little bit of ground at this point. We've only gone backwards. We're like a second off of the fastest lap set by Marcos Polo. He gonna get it! It's my goal to run the fastest lap strictly so he can't have it anymore. By the end of this season, I'm gonna have duct tape wrapped around my entire head. Some dumb bitch dumped all the brake bias back into the car that I eliminated while we were qualifying. Holy shit, I'm getting passed by McDowell. That's a bad time when you're previous to the year 2022. This year, he's very capable of passing you. But in the 95 car, he wasn't. We got some serious issues. I'm closing in on Peter Parker, so there's at least that. Ooh, back in the top 30, y'all. But what about the rest of the field? 5 seconds off of the lead. We got a lot of work to do. I mean, man, you shouldn't have been in my lane. That was my lane. It written on there was Jimmy Lane. You see it? No. I see things sometimes, so I don't blame you. What?
Clear the track.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I was ahead of you. They're just giving away my positions. I don't think that's fair. I don't really know what to do to the car. They're all pitting. All the guys that just went by. That is bullshit! I should at the very least be where Peter Parker is! NASCAR 14 logic! What do I do to this car to make it better? Like,
let's do this.
It's bad! This is bringing me back to Michigan a few weeks ago, and no matter what I did that way, nothing worked! So get prepared for another 36th place finish, y'all! Especially if NASCAR 14 and Brian France are gonna get together and give away all my positions under every yellow. Now I'm in 39. I should have easily been in 29, but I'm not. Goddamn goatee. Hey, why don't you guys get a room? I got hair stuck in my teeth. Oh, he coming back. The hair is stuck in my teeth. That's all I'm focused on, not driving. Windy bitch just passed me. How in the world can I look at myself in the mirror tonight? I just had to throw a dirty block on AA batteries because he was looking to get by me. Do you know how bad you have to be to get beaten by AA batteries in 2014? No, that was 2016 when he hurt his back. I was gonna say, if it was this season, boy, I wouldn't be able to look at myself in the mirror. Ford car was in the lead a bit ago. I'd say that was a bad strategy call. So I don't know, I dumped like 4 rounds of wedge out of the damn thing. I took a little bit of tire pressure out. I got it. That was a little bit faster. Now we're only half a second off the fastest lap. Maybe. Please, God, we're going in the right direction. I can't believe how bad we are. This is the same thing as Michigan. It's the same identical race. Now they're getting into, all right, free spots. I'll take some freebies. They're like 5 wide up there. The hell they doing? This is old Kentucky where you could still do that. But like, is this the actual July summer slump that he would go into every season? And then, but you know what? Then he'd make it to the chase and then he'd be electric. So I'm okay with that. But that's only if we actually do turn electric in the final 10 races. This is a video game and it's Eutectics, so it makes me think that won't be possible. I'm thinking we just fucking suck. This is what the hell you get from running no custom setups in the entire season. I swore off custom setups after the 2013s. After we finished that up, I've been doing nothing but what the game has built into it all of this 14. And you see, it shows. They're all getting wiggly, stacking things up in the outside lane. I will take another couple of freebies by way of Mikey Walnuts. Oh, Mikey Walnuts wants his freebie back. He's like, bitch, you gotta pay for that. 4 wide. Okay, because that's where I want to be with this ill-handling race car. Candy cane, I'm going up here, you hold your lane. Hey, Chad, do you have a minute? Yeah, go ahead, buddy. I fucking hate the car you gave me. Hey, fuck you. Well, these guys keep making these big swooping moves in the middle of the corners, and that's helping me get up to some spots. We're actually passing some people, and would you look at that? In the 2013 career mode episode we did this week, all the guys here at Kentucky were pitting from the middle of the track. Here, they actually go down to the apron and get down to the pits that way. You'll love to see it. Things you don't love to see. AA batteries fucking murdering my ass. I did not need that. How you go from bad to worse in one fell swoop. Jeff Gordon Ramsay, this was not my fault. I don't know if he's gonna listen to me. Hey, you okay in there? You gotta write me my check on Tuesday. I should pit because the car still isn't good. And what the fuck is that? There are 2 cars side by side up on the track. There's a whole slew going down the pits. My nose is itchy, but I can't scratch it. I believe in us as a team. Maybe not so much Chad at the moment. This is the beginning of our downfall. But I believe in the rest of us and us coming back for 43rd. We're gonna win. Took some more wedge out of it. Adjusted the tire pressures, and I adjusted the track bar. So if this doesn't help it, I'm out of options. What is the field? Look at this field! Look at this field! They're everybody on top, stacked on top of each other. You gotta love this next-gen car at Kentucky. Oh man, I wanted to send it much deeper. Sorry, teammate, than all the people in front of me would allow. The car is more comfortable. Look at that. Now I'm only 4/10 off fastest lap. It's not got that outright speed that everybody else seems to have, but we are moving. We're moving forward, and as they continue to get checked up in that outside line, it's helping big time, allowing me to make up a few spots here and there. I'm really not making up much just on my own speed. Wow, Sideboard Fever just slammed them brakes, said fuck all y'all, Jimmy needs positions, which is kind of weird because him and I had beef a week ago. Where are you all? You gotta be kidding me. Get me out of here. Thank you guys for waving out the window and letting me know you were gonna do that! Apparently, I'm just supposed to expect random race cars to stomp on the brakes at any moment right in front of me. Oh, that fucking guy! That guy again. Oh, 40 car. We got a tractor beam of bullshit tonight. Hair, move aside. Ah! Welcome to Michael Mrucz's mid-race report presented by Gas Can Water. Holy shit, I've been yelling at Chad all night that this car is garbage. He said, this is the newest stuff that we got, the latest and the greatest. And I said, if that's the case, Hendrick Motorsports won't last another season. These guys are crazy. They're going all 4 and 5 wide. These restarts are wild. They're getting stacked up in these lanes, getting all wiggly, slowing each other down, trying to help me out, get me some positions. It's not really doing a hell of a lot. We still have a ton of work to do if we are expecting any sort of a good result for the end of this race. Pit stops have begun, but everyone is on different pit strategies, so I don't know when we'll be pitting. I think it's safe to assume that we got to stop at least once more. And also another thing, 40 car can eat my balls. He's last in points. Why's he fucking with the champ? We'll see where this race goes. Probably in a fucking dumpster fire. This has been Michael Mrucz's mid-race report saying on Gas Can Water. Oh, this guy. See what I get? See what the fuck I get.
6 seconds ahead.
I am not surprised that that happened. That's just how tonight is going. I was about to say that I'm thinking everybody from that wave, they all made their stops. Wow. You had a couple of front row motorsports cars doing the hippity-dippity. What am I looking at here? They're all trying to wreck each other. Those are my spots! You stop wrecking! They're my spots! How am I gonna pit from out here? I wanna pit. How am I gonna get down to the pit road from up here? This should be vastly entertaining to see how I make it down to pit road. Am I just... Wow. Unfucking believable. This shit should be studied in colleges all over the globe. Still not going down to the pits. I hope I can make it there. Come on. Go. Chibba, go. Chibba, what the motherfucking fuck you doing? The pit road is that way! What am I doing? I'm driving like I got a fucking tire down. I think I'm trying to mount Darb. I want to have your children, Darb. I want to have your babies. They're gonna be the most beautiful babies the world has ever seen. And I say that strictly because of this, because they're gonna have mainly my genetics. What the fuck is going on? Everyone's coming off of pit road. They're speeding off of pit road now. Are you fucking kidding me? They better not be putting like us a lap down. Are they gonna be allowed to make another pit stop, another free pit stop? And I'll have to go to the back because of shit. I'm still stuck on the outside. How the fuck am I getting down there? What the? Someone just wrecked Hamster. I want to pit. Can I pit? Can I please pit? Do I have to back out of this? I don't even think there is a way to back out. If we're gonna be in an endless fucking purgatory loop of me not being on my pit stops. Fuck you, Darb! Fuck you! You're coming pit road with me! Finally. Took a full lap, but we're finally gonna be able to make our pit stop. And now I'm getting lapped by bitches that already pitted because they're doing full race speed on that outside line. No tires. Chad, are you fucking dumb? I cannot wait to see where in the hell they put me in the lineup on this restart. How did we determine that this is where I belong? You know what? Oh, you know what? No, I'm happy. I'm happy I'm not a lap down. Somehow P-Braid is the leader. That's disgusting. He has had an amazing season. Oh, Jim Yaley. Parking it. Absolutely parking it. And I'm finally in the line that's moving. Finally catching a break. We're closing up on that top 20. Give me room, you bastard. What the hell is happening? Oh, we got all the slow bitches up in the front. That's what's happening. The 40 car. And there's that 9 car bitch. We're in the top 20. At least we were. We're not going to be anymore. So long, Whitney, bitch. Ah! If I would have hit that, I would have fucking died laughing. That would have been hilarious. It's Whitney, bitch. There's some new pop music for you. Jeff Gordon Ramsay gets taken out again. Oh my God. It's like a bunch of fucking Rugrats. The Danica, what are you doing? They're fighting over the last toy because all their other toys were in the house when it burned down. I don't want to pit. I don't want to pit this time because it's stressful. Do we have a new contender for dumbest race of the season? Well, we didn't lose too much track position with all that squirting around. That was Kmart, you're supposed to be my friend. Well, all that happened in turn 4 a little bit ago. We're 4 wide. It's a little scary, but it's okay. We're going to make up these spots. We have top 20 speed, bitches. We can do this. Oh, yeah. Keep doing more of that. There you go. Now all that checking up has shifted to the bottom line. Like, they are so slow. 4 wide. Come on, come on. I could have gotten the throttle so much sooner if Sidebird Fever's big fat sidebirds were sitting in front of me. There's some guys that are peeling off, but I'm thinking that most of us can, don't you dare, can make it to the end of the race. It's only 13 laps. Top 15, don't mind if I do. With the way the first half of this race went, I cannot believe I'm seeing a 14th next to my name. It's really not handling too bad. Last time we pitted, I dumped all, like as low as I could go on the left side tire pressures. Went as low as I could go. Helping the turning quite a bit. The wedge is way down there. The track bar is way up there. It actually turns now. So I guess if this whole group around me decides to start pitting, if the vast majority decides to start pitting, then based on our new rules, I gotta throw it down there with them. I don't want to. I hope they don't come in. I want to stay out the rest of the time. But I'm looking for the authenticity. Oh no! I saw that at the last minute. It was the 35 car up here. Checking everything, slowing things down. What a surprise. One spot, and there's that one spot. One spot away from a top 10. We're there. We're in the top 10. I don't want to say I'm concerned about the right rear, but I'm concerned about the right rear. It is wearing at an abnormal rate. The boof is coming in. All you guys better stay out. I don't want to do this. Only a couple of guys stop. No more from up here are coming in this time. 5 to go. We ain't doing this. And that time, no one from the big old group decided to stop. So I don't know what strategy the boof was on. These two might be the end of the line for me. We're not running up to McDouche. Come on, Roto Rooter. You shouldn't even be up here. What the hell are you doing up here? Get back there. I cannot, for the life of me, believe that we are riding in 8th place with 2 to go. With how bad the car felt earlier, how everyone was passing us by. This is a testament to the team. I told you guys, I believed in you. And this is a hell of a run. Now, Chef Boyardee, he got some traffic that he's dealing with, but he's taking the white flag. I think he got by them. I don't know who's up in 2nd place. It's kind of sad that P-Brain wasn't able to hold on that restart. It went to Chef Boyardee instead. So looks like he's going to take the win. Holy fuck. Look at that right rear. If we had one more lap, I don't even know, can I make it through this corner? But if we had another lap, that probably ain't making it. Wow. What a day. What a friggin' race. 8th I will take.
Now that was really impressive stuff out there today. Top 10 is really good.
I would have to agree, Jeff Hammond. I don't know how that happened, but I'm glad that it did. From the AI being all crazy on the restarts, to the car being shit, getting run over by everybody, getting passed by everybody, getting held out on the track for a full lap under caution, getting blocked out of pit road. To end up with that 8th is a freaking miracle. Holy shit, Chef Boyardee dominated the affair. Hell of a day for Chef Boyardee. He's gonna inch closer to me with that points lead. Outback Stenhouse, solid run, AA batteries. He was going somewhere. Remember when he passed us earlier? That's because he was on his way to a 4th. Pretty sure this guy was up in the air at one point, and he takes home a 10th. Shit, I don't know what happened to him. He was never able to outrun his fastest lap. There are multiple occasions where I booped him tonight. I'll probably hear about that in the Monday morning meeting. All right, this fucking guy, if success was peanuts, he would have no fertile dirt. Boof, the hell you doing? Leading left, finishing 39th pin with everybody, when nobody pitted. What the fuck happened to you? Well, I found my underground NASCAR world again. Hey, look Look at that! Even the pace car decided to join us this week. Look at this, I made it into the infield. What's going on here? Oh God, there's people having sex in there. Let's check out the garage. I really appreciate the attention to detail these guys did making the game. With all these team haulers. You got a NASCAR hauler, a Kentucky hauler, Toyota, NASCAR.com, Toyota, NASCAR, NASCAR.com, Coca-Cola, Kentucky, Chase for the Sprint Cup. I didn't know all these teams had these sponsors. Look at this, I'm in victory lane, but nobody's here because I'm not in it, so no one gives a shit. I don't know why it's so blurry. Apparently in the fourth dimension, everyone needs glasses. I feel like one of those droids that zips in and out of shit and you don't know really how it works, but they somehow pull it off. Like, can I get someone between the legs? God, these are some ugly fucking people, and this one, they lit a firework off. Banned for life. If Daryl Waltrip is up in that press box, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Daryl, I'm looking for you. What the fuck? How'd you end up out here? This is really creepy. I don't know when the fuck this became a horror game. Look at this motion. I don't know. I don't like it. Daryl, I don't see you. Wow. This is a hell of a view up here. How much do these seats cost? In 8th place, a still decent point lead, and the complete physiological breakdown of Kentucky Motor Speedway. I'd call this race week a win. 32 up on Chef Boyardee, and then you got Steve Harvey in 3rd, and P-Brain in 4th, and then you got a tie for 5th between Carlos Jr. and Redneck Jesus. We still have 9 different winners, so that leaves Steve Harvey in along with P-Brain, Matt Kenseth, and Bushy Bitch. Elton John be in, and then Marcos Polo, he's in. Outback Stenhouse displaces Jeff Gordon Ramsay as the last driver in on points when it comes to the chase for the Sprint Cup. Jeff had a rough night, so this is understandable. What a race, man. What a race. Next week is Daytona, and at the conclusion of that, we are halfway through our 2014 season. That's kind of sad. They grow up so fast. But that's all going to be next week. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, look at what we've had recently. All the glitches and stuff. What is Daytona going to provide? I can hardly wait. I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I love every single last one of you. If you enjoyed the video, if you could please leave a thumbs up, like on it. I'd appreciate it greatly. It would help me out a lot. I'll see you in the next video, everybody. Thanks for watching. Goodbye!